Good morning. This is Bill from Auto Europe in Naples, and today I've got this beautiful big cat. This is a 2000 Jaguar XK8 Convertible. It's technically a cabrio because it has 4 seats, but truly, it's a roadster. I don't know what you could fit back in those back seats. I guess if you're in the front, you can stuff someone back there. What a good-looking car. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Silver and tan is one of my favorite color combinations. I suppose you could say silver and beige would be more appropriate. And man, does it look good in this car. Jaguars are sleek, they're elegant, and of course very stately, refined, proper. They're all good things, and this one is no exception. Very clean, very nice, original paint, original top, super low miles. This is a no stories car in terrific condition. Those big wheels, the swooping curves, the understated elegance. You just drive one of these things around, you feel like Prince Charles or, some lord on his way to the squash match or something. Tell you what, let's get the top down because that is the finest way to have this car. To do that, we're gonna hop inside. I'm gonna get the ignition on and hit the roof button. So down go the back windows. Let me turn that air off. Down go the back windows. It unlocks at the front there. And away it goes. It's a very nice, simple, elegant system. Again, just like Jaguar. Nice, simple, and elegant. There it is down. Get those windows down. Actually, I don't know if simple applies. I think simple kind of applies to this car, but possibly not to earlier Jaguars. Of course, Ford had a lot to do with this vehicle, which, if you listen to some of the guys on the street, oh my God, it's a Ford. You hope it's a Ford. You really hope a lot of the parts on this car are made by Ford, which they are, because it makes it incredibly reliable. Ford's R&D department can spend billions of dollars putting cars together. They could spend millions of dollars, on a window switch. Smaller car companies can't do that. So when they put a window switch off the shelf from a Ford in there, it's going to stay working for a long time. And that's a good thing. This is powered by a 290 horse 4-liter V8. It's got a 5-speed automatic transmission. I haven't put the top cover on there, the tonneau cover, but we do have that. I just left it back in the detail shop, so that'll be with the car. And you can just see how elegant and nice and proper and lovely this car is. Jaguar builds such a beautiful coach. The other car companies, yeah, they're great. The Mercedes, the BMWs, they're terrific, beautifully designed, but nothing is as elegant and lovely as a Jaguar. All right, let me show you in the trunk. I got a bunch of junk in there. It's also a muggy morning. I've got kind of condensation all over the car, which is annoying. One of the big benefits of this car is this giant trunk. It's huge. You could put 3 sets of golf clubs in there. Trips to Costco, paper towels. You can put 24 Dunkin' Donuts in there, as it turns out, along with my bag of junk. The donuts, of course, are for the guys at the shop. What was once a nice thing has turned into an entitlement. My God, if I don't deliver those donuts, I'll hear about it. I'm kidding. You guys are great. All right, let's see. Look at that. 4.0 liters of Jaguar V8 power, of course, with plenty of Bosch electronics and Ford electronics, which help to keep it running. Much simpler than earlier Jaguar power plants, which again is a fantastic thing. Just about 300 horse, a little bit underneath, really moves this car when you need it to, and is a terrific engine under the hood. And that's a buttery smooth 5-speed automatic it's mated to. I also love the reverse opening. God, that's cool. That's Jaguar. And that nice solid thud when you close it. All right, inside, beautiful Connolly leather hides. They call them hides in England. I guess we're going to do the same. A very attractive, clean, nice, well-kept, lovely two-tone color combination there on the dash, the carpet, the seats. Beautiful burlwood steering wheel, and incredible burlwood dashboard. That is what Jaguar is all about. It does have Alpine sound. That's a nice name for me. It just harkens back to when I was a kid and Lamborghinis had the Alpine touch. It meant a lot. All right, and here you've got those back seats, which are, somewhat farcical, but I suppose if you needed to jam someone back there, you could do it. hop in and go for a spin. So Jaguar keys are also a bit unique. I mean, what other car company makes a key that looks like that? Remember turning the wipers on. All right, so there it is. Let's get our seatbelt on. Must be some kind of rain sensor thing with the condensation. It'd be terrifying in a Jaguar. I remember I had an old XJS years ago. It was, I don't know, it was 81 or 79. Every time you'd turn on one of the turn signals, the wipers would go off. So that was just terrific. But, you know, that was part of the mystique. Thank God Jaguar, you know, changed. You know, they did and they didn't. Thank God they didn't change their styling department. But my God, did they become a lot more reliable. And as I always say, you know, Jaguar suffered very unfairly from a past reputation. I mean, they've been building bulletproof cars for decades now. But, you know, people still hear the name and they go, oh my God, you know, Lucas, the Prince of Darkness. It's just not fair. They're wonderful, wonderful cars for a long, long time. And a lot of that is because of Ford. There you can see just 57,000 miles on this car. Very nicely laid out instrument cluster. You've also got 3 more in the center there, part of that gauge package. Here is your climate control. Very, very nice. That ice cold air conditioning, good heat, heated seats. Here you can turn off the traction control if you so choose. Here is the stereo, AM, FM, CD changer in the trunk. Very nice. No disc in there. I guess the people who traded it in took their old discs with them. What a shame. And here's that lovely gated J shifter. You can see it's actually in the shape of a J. I don't know if that's you know, Jaguar or not, but yeah, why not? Here we've got a cup holder. God, that thing's violent. And here is an ashtray that's of course never been used. This is a non-smoker car. Very nice to see all that stuff still working well. Sometimes those can be a bit glass-jawed. Shows you this car's had a soft life. And away we go. So here I am in my Jaguar Convertible, which is just a lovely, lovely feeling on a you know, 72-degree Florida morning. I got big V8 power under the hood. I've got buttery smooth shifting. You know, I have no desire to drive in a sporting fashion, you know, on my way to the market to get scones and, you know, tea. But I could, and that's the key. You know, if I wanted to, if, you know, I turned into a, you know, James Bond type assassin with, you know, one of those skydiving parachutes made of the British flag, it's available to me. I can just hammer it and there it is. But otherwise, I can just drive in a very nice, elegant manner. Waving at the neighbors, good friends, hello, hello, how are you? Very nice. And there it is. So, okay, look, it's Friday. I don't know what I'm up to. I'm a little bit wonky today. You know, cheers and good day and all that. Now that's, oh God, that's Australian. Anyway, whatever. Here it is. 2000 Jaguar XK8 Convertible, 57,000 miles, immaculate, immaculate car. Fun to drive, lovely condition, everything very, very nice. And it can be yours today for a very reasonable price. So if you have an interest, give us a call, 239-649-7300, on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thank you so much for having a look today. We appreciate it. We'll see you with the next one. Take care.